Hey guys, what's up? So I've got some crazy new findings that are linked to this mosaic. It's recently uncovered underneath of the Vatican near St. Peter's Mausoleum. It's basically a drawing that's on the ceiling. And you'll notice that there's a doorway here. And this doorway has some kind of like almost serpentine-like energy. Like if you can see, it's like almost like a snake here. Like, you know, kind of like just wrapped around this, and you're gonna understand why this is really important, why you really should stick this imagery in your head as we go through a bunch of examples that I'm going to show you. Now, this is a quick video. We're going through this stuff really quickly, and then in subsequent videos I'm going to dig into what I've been finding in depth, showing you the examples, showing you the cross connections, how like basically a lot of the images are recurring throughout the centuries and supposedly in different cultures and in different pantheons that are still kind of showing the same exact image. And I don't think that's a coincidence. You'll notice that there's a lot of hidden imagery in these pictures. You kind of have to look for it. There's like a pentagram up there. There's this sigil. You'll see this sigil recurring frequently. I'll be showing you it. It's not exactly this, but this is, again, it's kind of the same idea, right? Like most of these accounts talk about how they're just ordinary thrones. There's nothing underneath them. And then again, I see snake imagery here. I think it's very clear to see too. If you fill out the shaded parts, there's double bands of energy that are represented as kind of a snake repeatedly. If you know anything about Enki or Erzu or Urnamu, basically the people that are depicted supposedly in these images, they're all basically their backstories it's all Satan. It's all different variations of Satan basically. And I don't know if you guys can see that as clearly as I do, but I definitely see it there. Again, we're seeing that chair with the line through it, right? The same one we were seeing in the other pictures. The door with the double bands. This is a common thing. Again, we're seeing that symbol, right? That symbol that we were just looking at earlier. It's kind of like a fist, right? It's fist. Poor duck is here. You know, he's probably going to get eaten, sacrificed. Here we have the Galu demons taking someone to the netherworld. We're seeing again that kind of like barred gate. We're seeing the serpent here. It's kind of like eating its own tail, and then it actually connects to like a tree, right? Like a tree looking thing. And that I believe is like a hearkening to Genesis. So we've got a lot of crazy. This one's got crazy imagery. This one has this is supposedly a griffin's wing. This is actually the storm eagle's wing. I think it looks a lot more like this than any of the angel wings that are represented. Here are goats. I mean, this is obviously a goat. This is a hoof. That's the goat's head, right? That's like the horns, and then they're like being hung upside down in like a sacrifice, right? There's that throne again. There's the bands of energy that are kind of like surrounding it. And that you could see the horn actually becomes energy. Again, the double bands of energy. Here's like some insectoid thing that's probably summoned through this duck ritual. And this one's crazy. This one is the modern representation of what we were just looking at. So this one is showing the image that was just on a few seconds ago. And you can see in the modern interpretation, like there's no questioning it. We've got the two snakes, the like spiraling bands of energy that I keep seeing. And then we've got like this guy basically holding the snake in the way that you'd hold the snake if you're basically like trying to control it. Like you hold it near where the neck and head connect. And then like we've obviously got the coiling body here. And the coiling body, I believe, represents that open doorway. Now, this is just a quick trailer kind of going over this. I'll be doing like longer videos that go way more into way more depth. I've got way more examples to show the cross correlations. A lot of this imagery, the people who have examined it are claiming like it's unfinished, right? It says like man seated holding a griffin's tail, like no connotation whatsoever. Like they don't even know who the man is, right? So like when we dig into this, I think we're going to uncover a lot of stuff, and I think we're going to uncover it really soon. I think there's this has been hidden for far too long, and I think some guys have known about this and they just haven't been saying anything about it because it came to me really easily once I started examining the pictures, blowing them up, looking for the similarities, and I found a whole bunch. So especially when they tie into like that mosaic, right? That door with like that like hollowed out section that represents energy. All right, that's it for now.